as you are in this, you are part of it. You are, in fact, you are working under Upnd. So as in employment under Upnd, how can you talk about it?
Okay, on the issue of employment, under this current government, the Upnd, the government should put more effort. Otherwise, there is no hope. The way I predicted on the 4th of December 2021, about the prices of milling meal, that they will escalate. There will be an increase of electricity and many other things that they are encountering today. That's the same way I want to tell the nation. We are experiencing job crisis under Upnd in the coming 3-4 years. Because this government, at no point where they are doing something to create employment for the youths. If you go to any leader or leaders of Upnd, you ask them, what are you doing for these people, more especially the youths who are not employed? They only give you the issues of CDF. And CDF can never create employment looking at the standing orders, that they looking at the guidance that they have provided on that one. Much of the money is coming from CDF. They are going for maintenance of the already existing infrastructure. If you maintain the already existing infrastructure, doesn't mean you have created employment opportunity for any person. You are just adding beauty to that infrastructure. What they are forgetting is that during the campaign, they promised that they are going to employ most of the youths, more especially in Copper Belt. Everyone will be employed in the mining sector because Copper Belt is being run by the mines. Up to now, we haven't seen anything. We've got a lot of people, I should say 36% of the total population, because the total population for the youths in Zambia is 75% plus. That's the total number of youths in this country. And out of that population, it's only 36% who are in the labor force. When I talk of labor force, I mean people who are meeting the requirements for them to be in employment, meaning they have got the qualifications, they are under 15 to 24 years of age. But if you look at this 36%, where are we going to accommodate them if the government has stopped investing in infrastructure development that will, one, help to grow the economy, not only that, will create employment for the youths? Let me say about 36% of the labor force of this country, meaning there is a percentage which is not counted. Those who have no qualifications, like they don't have grade 12 certificate, they don't have any skill, maybe their age are above 25, 24 or 40 years, they also need employment. If we build such kind of infrastructures, definitely we are going to accommodate those guys because employment will be high. The demand for labor against the supply of labor will be equal. Now, the supply of labor at the labor market is more than the demand, meaning we are going to experience job crisis under this leadership of Upnd. And what I understand in leadership, I've been in leadership for quite some time. A president is more or less like a father at home. Members of parliament and many other leaders, they are more or less like the mothers at home. The job of the father at home is to go and look for some resources that will help to manage their homes. The mothers, who are the members of parliament and many other leadership, they are the people who are to utilize what the father is bringing for that homes.
Wow.
Meaning these members of parliament, they are the people who are with us as children. They are the people who should be up and running, pushing the president. No, where I'm coming from from Nchanga constituency, where we have only one big industry with a population of 299,936, meaning we are almost to 300. That's the census for 2021.
Yeah.
But currently, we assume that we are above 300 constituents. Definitely, there will be no such a time. So these are the challenges that this government is now facing because of one, we have people who don't know what to do, people with less or no experience in running the affairs of this country. So whenever the president will go and source funds, as long as we've got people who don't know what to do with those funds, it's a sheer waste of the time. Again, on that one, the father, if the father sees that there's nothing that is happening at home with the resources that I'm providing for that household, he should come down and say, let me check on what you're doing. So the president now should put politics aside. You've clocked 2 years, close to 2 years now. We have remained with a few years, of which you go for the pause, where you'll be told to say Sure. So it's time that he goes back to the ground and say, hey, Mr. MP, what have you done when it comes to creating employment for the youths of these Zambians? Definitely, if he sees that there is nothing that is happening, he will definitely know when to use and how to use the resources that is sourcing from. So employment opportunities under this government of UPND, I'm very, very much sorry to the youths. There is no hope for that. There is no hope for that, and people should not be cheated because there is no employment infrastructure development right now, which is under construction by this government, where we had hoped that we'll send our children or we'll go and look for employment that side. So with the UPND on the issue of employment to the youths,
how can it change the lives of the people then?
Okay, it's easy to advise someone who is able to understand. Number one, let the president, the UPND, unite this country. When I talk of unity in this country, let each and every Zambian feel at home and say, no, we are Zambians and we'll be able to say this. And when we say this, we are able to pick. Simple example, we are advising the government, starting from the grassroots, unite the country, remove that segregation. We are all Zambians. This is one Zambia, one nation. If I say, I'm the area councillor for Sansawad, I need this and this, either to be worked on. People should not see PF in me.
No.
People should not see my side. People should see what I'm speaking about and the benefit that will come out from there. So once they unite, they start hearing. Because in leadership, you should have big ears than a mouth. If you've got a big mouth, small ears, meaning you miss a lot. So even the UPND, let them come and say, okay, let's sit. What are we going to do? We advise them. Whatever will come from there, they are not the benefit of PF. They are not the benefit of Roots. They are the benefits of the Zambians. So advise is to unite the country.
Sure.
Second, they consider the checks and balances. Two, they see to it. Three, they see to it that each and every Zambian should feel at peace or at home. Not in this current situation where people, they are quiet, they can't speak because of fearing the government of the day.
That was Mr. Benson William Tongezi, Ward Councillor here in Sansa Ward. And don't forget to subscribe, to like, and also share so that at least this news might be heard around Chingola. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.